guys, and welcome to I Want My Angst TV Reviews. I'm Sarah, and today we are going to be talking about Tom Holland's latest movie, Chaos Walking. It sure is. Before we get started, you guys know the drill. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends so we can all comment along and discuss this weird-ass movie. So Chaos Walking is a young adult science fiction trilogy by Patrick Ness that I am not even going to pretend that I have read. The film version of Chaos Walking is directed by Doug Liman, who is a huge director. He has directed, we're just gonna say director a million times. He has directed Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Locked Down, Edge of Tomorrow, Jumper. He, obviously is no stranger to action, adventure, and fun, but this movie has a huge cast. We're talking Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley, Cynthia Erivo, Nick Jonas, and Hannibal Lecter himself, Mads Mikkelsen. However, when reading the synopsis of each book, it seems like the Chaos Walking movie is the third book. So we've skipped a whole bunch just to dive headfirst into this movie that doesn't make a lot of sense. Chaos Walking tells the story of this dystopian world. It's not even Earth. We murdered Earth and we have left it. However, when the ship lands on this new planet, all of the inner thoughts of men, and I only mean men, can be heard out loud. Now I know we as a people might think that's a great idea, but this movie proves that it's the worst idea. No one needs to know what's going on in the inner workings of men.
Whoa, stop! Don't come any closer. It's a girl. Girl! Oh my gosh, girl.
Tom Holland plays a young man who is really trying to control his noise, because that's what they call it, noise. All these outer thoughts shining, whooshing around into the universe. Tom Holland comes across Daisy Ridley, a woman who was coming to this new planet with more people, and her ship crash lands on the way. He can't hear her thoughts, and he's like, oh my God, why can't I hear you, girl? And she's like, oh my God, why can't I hear you, bro? In what is like maybe a teeny tiny spoiler, women did exist at one point in time, and now women do not exist. You can watch the movie to find out what happened, because they do let you know. So she is very special. And Mads Mikkelsen, we're just gonna go with that, is the governor of this town, of this world that Tom Holland is a part of, and decides that since her ship is coming, he's gonna wait for them to come and to land, and then we'll take over in order to get off this horrible planet where they are just there with like alien creatures. We'll get there.
Where are all the women?
They're dead.
Are you confused by my synopsis? Don't worry, I was just as confused while watching it. Now, I think that this movie had so much potential. It's a really fun concept. It has a great cast and a great director. The story makes sense. The overall, once you get there, it makes sense. But the pathway there is just all over the place. My complaints might get a little spoilery, so I'm not gonna call this thing spoiler-free. It's just like spoiler-free adjacent. All of these things were set up. We're told about aliens. We're told that women once existed. And then all of a sudden you meet an alien and it literally has zero payoff. You meet a woman and it has zero payoff. You have Nick Jonas over here trying to be the worst cowboy ever, and it seems like it's his first movie he's ever done, and this role could have gone to anyone. So as I said, you can do the noise, right? So you see Tom Holland use the noise in a really cool way. He like turns it into a holographic snake and never does that again. And there are so many animal deaths. Seriously, like I am not overly sensitive to a lot of things, but man, I was like, can we just stop? We killed horses, we killed dogs, we killed other creatures, and I'm just like, We also never really learn what happened to Earth. So we know, like, I can't even say we know, like, I'm just assuming that we all screwed it up. Global warming. And then we all just like ran away. And the story itself comes to this climax in this moment that really kind of fizzles out, and it leaves you really wanting.
Some say a waste of time, others say an incredible waste of time.
If you don't know who Tom Holland is, I don't know what rock you live under, but he's the newest Spider-Man to grace us with his presence in the MCU. He is charming and adorable. But I feel like he is searching for the right roles, and he's been searching for them for a really long time to kind of get out of the Spider-Man shadow. And some of these have been good, and some of these haven't been great. I really enjoy him in his voiceover cartoon work, like in Spies in Disguise or Onward. He's adorable and perfect for those. And then he did the movie The Devil All the words are hard. And then he did the movie The Devil All the Time, which is a fantastic movie if you have not seen it. However, he gets horribly overshadowed by the ginormous talents of Robert Pattinson and Bill Skarsgård. So it's not like Tom Holland does a bad job. He does a wonderful job. Everyone else is just on a level 1000 and he's still on like a level 100. Does that make sense?
Delusions!
So now in Chaos Walking, he is much more equal-footed with someone like Daisy Ridley. They have great chemistry. They are able to be cute and charming and funny. You know, Tom is able to play his adorable, charming self as Todd, who's someone who has never seen a girl in his life, and he's just constantly like, yellow hair, it's a girl, she's pretty. And poor Daisy Ridley can hear all these thoughts of men. Again, I'm just gonna say we don't need to know what every man is thinking all the time. Daisy Ridley also does a nice job. She kind of also gets to play herself and go back to her Ray roots when she is like spelunking down to get machinery parts, because her character also knows how to put machines together, which I think is fun. But this movie in general is just really bad and not entertaining. It's super confusing the entire time. I don't know how else to describe it other than like, you're just like, oh, are we gonna get there? Why are we going 12 different ways? Like, oh, we're here. Well, that was interesting, but also confusing. Why did this happen? Why do we see that cool snake projection, but he never uses a projection again? Like, why do we learn about these aliens and then the aliens really have zero to do with the story at all? Why did we jump into book 3 of a trilogy to do a movie? Obviously, I have thoughts and opinions. Did you read the book series? If you read the book series and you watch this movie, let me know if I'm right or wrong, because as I've admitted, I did not read this trilogy. And from the synopses, it seemed like we started at book 3. This movie also does not make me interested in reading the book series, and I think that's terrible. I think if you make a good enough movie, you should want to read the book that went along with it in order to maybe read the differences or get excited. That's what happened to me with Bridgerton. I'm literally on book 2 because I'm obsessed.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
That should have happened here with Chaos Walking, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something. I like your dog.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Sarah. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment. Let me know what you thought of Chaos Walking. Let me know if you read the book series and if you're also disappointed and super confused. I need clarity, obviously. And ring that bell so you don't miss out on any more angsty videos.